Philippines.
Our next lady into the top 20. Please give it up for Miss Grand Philippines. Only 3 spots left in our top 20. Next up is Miss Grand Philippines. $18 in, 2 spots left. Who's it gonna be?
Next, hold him up, we have the Philippines.
Only 1 spot left. The last, but not least, number 10, Miss Grand Philippines! Congratulations! Wow, guys. Please give a huge round of applause for our top 10 here and all the ladies on our stage. The final spot goes to Miss Grand Philippines! Congratulations to our top 10 of Miss Grand International 2024!
Good evening, everyone. Tonight, I will tell you a story about our world. One day, I was conducting a storytelling session in Tondo, which is an area in the Philippines where the poorest of the poor live. So I asked the kids to fold their papers into half, and then inside it, I asked them to draw who they want to be when they grow up. But out of the 10 kids sitting on the floor, only 3 of them knew what they wanted to be when they grow up, and only 2 of them knew where they wanted to go. These kids, they do not need us to win wars for them. They need us to build a world for them that will allow them to grow, to dream, to live. Children do not have to wake up to the sound of bullets and bombs. where women and children do not have to face a battle the moment they take one step out of the door. I stand here tonight, refusing to tell the same story to our next generation. Children do not need to risk their lives in war for us. They need to fight for their dreams, not their lives. So I ask all of you tonight, let's all write a new book about our world and our common humanity. One that would finally give the next generation the happy ending they deserve. Good night.
Year 2020 will be remembered as the most challenging period in our history. COVID-19 pandemic has brought despair, destruction, and death. Today, our world war has changed from armed conflicts to war on hunger, for better healthcare system, racism, and education. It's an everyday battle that confronts all of us, regardless of who we are and where we are from. I have always lived up to my faith in humanity, cultural understanding, and respect for others. These are what I will continue to stand for if I become your next Miss Grand International. I will be a channel of hope, compassion, and unity to stand any form and stop any form of war and violence in this world. Join me as we work together in mending our conflicts and focusing on what truly matters. We are living under one sky, so let us all live peacefully, where love is our language, humanity in our race, and peace is our lasting legacy to the world. Kapun ka.
In a world filled with trauma and uncertainties, there is another world that we live in. It is within. How we see ourselves is a reflection of how we perceive our surroundings. The moment we feed our hearts with hatred, envy, and anger, we create a monster. We create deaf ears to the cries of mothers, blind eyes to the weakening strength of fathers. We become insensitive with the raging wars against nations, and we become inconsiderate of our own conflicts within. If only we don't allow greed beat in our hearts, we wouldn't be able to give birth to violence. Now is the time to mend what is broken, act ethically and with respect, and raise above all the atrocities. Together, let us feel the missing pieces of our individuality, and let us all repair the broken pieces of this world. Kapun ka.
Learn my lesson. I don't even need to tell you to make some noise. Philippines.
Our second lovely lady into the top 5 this evening. Are you ready? Let's go. Miss Grand Philippines! Wow. I can tell you people are excited all over the world here, completing our top 5, one step closer to the Golden Crown. The first lady to move into our top 5 this year is Miss Grand Philippines! Congratulations to Miss Grand Philippines, our first contestant.
If you had to choose one of these two people, help you to stop the war and violence, who would you choose between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, and why?
Okay, you have to promise me that you would react after my first sentence. I would choose Donald Trump to stop the war and violence with me because if we choose him to switch to our side, there won't be war and violence anymore. I will also make sure that he will read my speeches to stop the war and violence because imagine someone who would bring so much madness and so much emotion from these people. What if we use his voice to actually do good for the world? What if we use that to our advantage? So that's why let's keep the peace and let Donald Trump switch to our side to stop the war and violence.
What would you choose? With the current COVID-19 situation, would you choose between shutting down the country for the safety of the people, knowing that the country and its economy will be deeply affected, or would you open up the country to keep the economy running, taking the risk of COVID-19 infections and the consequences? Which one would you choose and why? Miss Grand Philippines.
I will always choose the people because without its people, a country will never be a country. We will never be a Philippines without Filipinos. You will never be Thailand without Thai. So it is must that we should take care of our people first. I stand here for love and peace and unity. And I think if we come together as people, as one united world, then we can have a better place to live in. I hope after this pandemic, COVID-19 happened, we can be a better citizens. Kapon ka, Thailand.
What do you think is the most critical issue with the world today that needs to be resolved, and what solutions do you propose? First to answer, Miss Grand Philippines.
The most pressing issue that we have today is, of course, the presence of war and violence. We can see all around media that there are people dying, people suffering. You can see the kids crying. Their dreams are being shattered. I collect you all as you leave this place today to bring much more kindness, respect, and treat one another as human. We live in the same world. We breathe the same air. And we are living in the same place. Treat one another as your brothers and sisters.
I think you know what this means. There are only two contestants left, Indonesia and Philippines. We're at the final moment, the biggest moment of the entire evening.
My lung is at half capacity.
All right, ladies, here we go. Are you ready? And Miss Grand International 2016 is Indonesia. Now this means if for any reason
Ladies and gentlemen, something very strange has happened here. We have 3 remaining contestants. It seems that we cannot continue to announce the results because their scores are even here. Therefore, our Miss Grand International President, Mr. Nawat Isra Kraisin, has made the decision to erase their scores. Miss Grand International 2020 will be decided on one more question. Could I have the question, please? If there is only 1 dose of COVID-19 vaccine left, you have to choose who to give it to, either a 15-year-old or a 70-year-old senior citizen. Which one would you give it to and why? Next to answer, Miss Grand, Philippines.
My heart goes to senior citizen because my mom is turning senior citizen and I've experienced the loss of my dad 4 years ago and I cannot afford to lose my mom. Because they are the most vulnerable during this time. A 15-year-old has the stamina to fight the COVID-19 pandemic and with proper exercise and healthy living, they can live with it. I know as well that every citizen here will choose and never afford to lose their parents. And so, I will choose senior citizen. Kapon ka.
Here we go, guys. Make some noise. 2 beautiful ladies stand on our stage here. 1, Miss Grand International 2020. The other will be our first runner-up. Who is our winner going to be this year with the Golden Crown? MGI 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Grand International 2020 is Miss Grand United States of America! Congratulations! Congratulations to our first runner-up, Miss Grand Philippines! Two ladies remain, ladies and gentlemen. One of them will be Miss Grand International 2024. Who's it gonna be, guys? Who's it gonna be? Miss Grand International 2024 is Miss Grand India! Congratulations! Wow! Miss Grand India. First runner-up is Miss Grand Philippines. Another fantastic performance from Miss Grand Philippines. Our first runner-up here.